So thank you for taking this time out. Can you tell us a bit about the problem of homelessness in Seattle and why it motivates you to take initiatives like the Doorway Project?
Sure. Well, I've been homeless myself as a young adult many years ago, and on the East Coast, so I know what it's like to have that experience and to try and work your way out of it. I have worked with homeless populations in terms of healthcare and program planning and policy kinds of work. Passionate about it for about 30 years or so. And one of the reasons that I actually moved to Seattle to start working on health homelessness was because I felt like it was a community that was really trying to do the right thing, was trying to work together, be more exciting. So the homelessness is what we call a wicked problem, which means that doesn't mean that it's evil, right? But it means that it's so multifactorial. You try to make a change here, and it has consequences over here. So working with something that is more upstream, that's where the idea of the Doorway Project came from, is that it takes the entire community to try and solve homelessness. And so instead of having like this is a homeless service or homeless drop-in center, of having much more of a community cafe like what happened today, where you have people from across the community who get together, including people who are experiencing homelessness, have experienced homelessness, to share resources and ideas and work together on trying to do upstream solutions.
So, what exactly is the motto, or what exactly are you trying to achieve through this initiative?
So the Doorway Project, we're officially partnered with Youth Care as the youth serving part of it for them to expand their services in the new district, direct services. But the Community Cafe and the Doorway Project is getting people, for instance, across disciplines at the UW, including the foundation school, to build this community cafe space where everybody's welcome and where people come in with what they can offer instead of what their deficits are. And so we're really trying to break down the whole kind of stigma and labeling.
Just bringing the community together.
Right, and especially, I mean, that's why it's coming through the fundings through the state legislature, but through the school of nursing. But we're partnering with school social work and public health and others. Is also an interface for UW students, faculty, staff, where they can come in and have the same meals and sit down at the community tables, and we're trying to nourish empathy in a good way, not like a woo-woo kind of a thing, but just real practical kinds of things of what does homelessness look like, what goes into causing it, what are some of the solutions.
And like you're trying to break down the stereotypes that homelessness is not just because of laziness. Like many people have this opinion.
Right, that's part of our country, right?
Yeah, it's a lot more. And if people just want job, how difficult it is for them to get a job because when they don't have a place to stay, they don't have any permanent address to fill out into the forms.
Right, or they had things that have gone wrong in their lives before, like the young woman we talked about, felons who come back out and who have that as a strike against them for finding a job or getting housing.
Do you think the local citizens, they can help how can they help in alleviating this problem?
Well, for one thing is, it doesn't take a lot of time, right? I mean, I think you can't live, work, exist in Seattle or the King County without knowing that homelessness is a really big problem. And so, but a lot of people just kind of, not only that it's their fault, but even if they are kind of trying to be more empathetic and look upstream, they don't know what to do, right? They don't know like even where to start. And one of the things I think some of the panelists were talking about today is even that whole thing of like if somebody is asking you for spare change when you're walking back to class, you don't have to give them change if you don't want to, but it's acknowledging them as a person. That is what a person who's homeless is really missing. It's just no, sorry, that kind of a thing. Instead of looking
just
down,
ignoring them.
Ignoring them is awful because then it's just like I don't exist. So just like simple things of what
helping them believe that they are part of a community. Their life isn't so. How should I put it? So easy. So just acknowledging them is the least we can do as citizens.
Yeah, and then also, I mean, what we're gonna hopefully do, or try to hopefully to partner, like for instance, with Starbucks for the coffee part of it, or with Fair Start, is kind of the myth busters, because we all have that kind of misperception that somebody who's homeless is dangerous.
Right.
And we know from the statistics, even in the U district, that the vast majority of crimes, including firearms or robberies, things like that, are not by people who are homeless.
Right. They have their own problems. They don't want to get into other problems.
Exactly. Right. I mean, like, UW hosted Tent City 3 on campus about 2 years ago, and the only incident that we had was a shooting on campus at Red Square, and it was by a UW student, and it was around Trump being elected. So it had nothing to do with hosting people who were homeless.
So, just last question. Are there any logistical issues that you face currently in this initiatives? I'm sure there are tons, but what is the most important point?
Yeah, I think the main thing is, navigating the politics of everything, because of course, being UW students, UW is expanding in the U district, and there's a lot of politics involved with that. So navigating that of working with the state legislature, with business people in the community, service providers, and with the UW administration about where the permanent location for this should be. And that's where we're hoping that it will be just north of here in a UW building that's having to be renovated for earthquake purposes. And so we're hoping to actually have this like on an ongoing basis with Fair Start, Starbucks coffee, and what we call social workers and community outreach workers right here at street level. So that this kind of mixing, getting resources, having events like this on advocacy can happen on an ongoing basis.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
This is really good info, and it will definitely help us with our project.
Good.